What's going on, gamers? As you can see from the background, a game called VEILED Experts. It's an amazing game. It's really enjoyable for casual players and especially for competitive players because it's gonna be the next esport title. Well, for those who don't know about this game, it's simply 5v5 tactical third-person hero shooter with a bomb scenario, aka search and destroy. You have agents with abilities, and there is economy. It's like a combination between Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, Rock Company, Counter-Strike, all in once. But, don't get me wrong, VEILED Experts has new features, like small battle royale every round, and events happening during the round, or between them. For example, like plane crash, or weathers, like sandstorm, rain, which means that these elements impact both teams' strategies by opening new paths in the map or making visibility harder. By the way, if you want to try VEILED Experts, it's coming as an early access this month, but there is no specific date. It could be early May or late May, and of course, if there is any new information on that, I will cover it for you on this channel. Anyway, I tried this game in the final beta. I played it for almost 50 hours, and I think from my experience, there is some things that need to be changed. First of all, the activability of the agents. It doesn't have a cooldown. For example, Simon, when he uses his ability, he gets movement speed for 10 seconds. And when the active ability time is over, which is 10 seconds, or even before that 10 seconds, you can use it again, and it will reset the ability effects, which means that there is no limit, no punishment for using the active ability, aka no brain, no cost. You just pressing the button and it will do it for you at any time. So in my opinion, to fix this or to adjust this, simply they need to make a cooldown for your ability when you use it. And also, put an icon in UI so you can see the active ability is ready to use or not. Well, secondly, the duplicate agent system. Well, this system, all I can say, it's bad. The reason why it is, imagine that you have 4 Jack and 1 Lily Rose in one team, okay? And as we know, Jack has a free pistol called the BP pistol or whatever. And Lily Rose has a 10% discount on main weapons at the market. And by the way, all of this team has a Lipton called Early Adapter, which make you start with 1100 coins. Anyway, this combo, the 4 players who plays with Jack, they gives all their coins to Lily Rose, which means she can buy a freaking sniper in the first round, or an AR and armor plus utility or whatever she wants. Well, I know you will say this is what makes the game more interesting in terms of freedom, strategy, and more fun. Well, yeah, that's true. In some cases, like the example I gave you, but this duplicate agent system will eliminate the roles of the agents, and it will make the game not fair at all. Also, not fun to watch. Imagine you watching a game 5-seek versus 5-seek. It's gonna be a mess. You will never understand anything from what's going on in game. You will be confused. Who is the player you're watching? So eventually, you will stop watching, right? So in my opinion, to fix this or to adjust this, they need to get rid of this system. It's okay if they make the mirror agent system for now, like in Valorant, because there is only 10 agents right now, but when they add more agents in the future, like 20 agents or more, they should add the draft mode to the ranked game mode at least, like in League of Legends, for example. Because the draft mode, in my opinion, make the game more interesting from the strategic side by counter ban and counter peek. For example, the enemy team picks Young Zeke, you pick Jack to counter his reveal. Anyway, I think the third thing that need to be changed, the team upgrade system / team investment. And as we know, casual demolition and ranked demolition are completely different, and each one of them have their own system. Well, the casual game mode has only one category called Tactics Upgrade that has all the attachments, tactics, and equipments. Also, your team have to achieve 5 levels to get the full upgrade. But in the other hand, when it comes to ranked game mode, to get full team upgrade, well, your team must achieve 3 levels in 3 different categories. The first category called Armory, which has the weapon attachments. The second one is the equipment upgrade. It will improve the impact of bandages and carrying more ammo on your back. And finally, the tactics category. It will increase your weapon reload speed, and also it will give you other slots to carry more gadgets and consumable items. In addition to that, it will increase your armor durability. Anyway, the question here is why there is 2 systems of team investment? Well, my answer is to pick one system and go from there. Because in my experience, when the ranked came out, I was confused. It took me probably 3 games to get used to the new upgrade system. Don't get me wrong, both systems are fine, but I prefer the ranked system because it will make you create more strats in terms of which category your team picks first to upgrade. Well, let's say your team rushed to invest in tactics to get an additional armor. Well, that will make your team have a higher chance to win a duel fight because it has more health than the enemy team. Slash TTK increased. Speaking of TTK, aka time to kill, it needs some fixes, because in the 1 week of final beta test, we got 2 types of TTK. The first 4 days the TTK was low. As an example, you can kill someone with 4 or 5 hits in the chest with an AR. So in this phase, you have only 50 shield in early game. Of course, you get another extra shield if you upgrade tactics, but this is not the case. We are talking here about the standard health, which is 150. Anyways, players complains about the TTK is too low, so the devs decided to increase it by adding another 50 shields, which means you start with 200 health by default, and in late game you will be 250 health when you upgrade tactics. So in my opinion at this point, the TTK was too high, especially in late game, and adding a 50 shield is not the way, because if you want to fix it properly, just adjust all the weapons. What I mean with that, let the player base health 150 and lower the weapon's damage so you can find the sweet spot of the TTK. For example, people complain about the sniper one-shot to the chest. So to fix this problem, just lower the damage. Instead of 200 damage, make it 160. I know the sniper still one-shot, but that will be in case the opponent didn't upgrade tactics. So real quick, the last thing is not a change, it's a feature that I think they need to put it in the game, which is adding new gadgets like smokes and flashes, because they will create more strategies and help you to force the enemy to avoid camping on top of the roofs, behind the walls, or boxes, or whatever. As an example, in Korea Town, that map, it has the most OP roof I ever seen in a game, because you can cover both bomb sites from there. And also, there is no solution to counter that. Maybe a scan grenade, but still not enough. Well, that's it for today. If there is some thoughts you wanted to be in game, feel free to comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, like, sub, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.